Now then, returning to my scenario, Mr. Portsman was out to steal something from me, which is why he checked my secret safe and ransacked my shelves. This is the first time.
So then this would be where the files were put in the wrong order, right?
Correct. And then, just when he was about to look somewhere else, who should walk in but his own partner, Mr. Faith?
But why did Mr. Faith come to your room, sir?
He probably had business with Mr. Portsman, which is why he was in the area. But that's when he noticed sounds coming from my office, would be my guess.
Oh, because you were supposed to be away, right?
And he must have thought it was odd, so he came into the office to check it out.
Correct. And as a detective, that was the right thing to do.
But when he came in, he found his partner sitting there.
Because it was Mr. Portsman, Mr. Faith probably let his guard down. But Mr. Portsman was not so merciful as to let him leave alive. He waited for a chance and stole Mr. Faith's gun from him, and then he killed him. He silenced Mr. Faith for catching him in the act of stealing. Now my one question in all of this is, how did nobody hear the gunshot?
I don't fucking know. Oh, is he eating his medal?
Yep.
He's hungry.
This was the moment in which the first shot was fired, the one that landed in my files. Following that, Mr. Portsman wiped the gun down and left it behind me as he made his exit. He could afford to do that, because he had also left the fake dying message behind.
You're such a complicated troublemaker, you know that?
Well, if things were as simple as that, then all things would be solved. However, there was yet another visitor to my room, and this is where it gets complicated.
There was another?
Visitor, sir. Learn about
Yes.
visitor.
And this other person's objective was to steal something from me as well. Now then, even after Mr. Portsman left, the door to my office remained unlocked. However, this new visitor had no way of knowing that, and so they stole the master key from the security guard's room, and then entered my room and searched through my shelves. This was the second time they were disturbed, and it seems the thief found their prize.
The stolen zero file, sir, right? Right, sir?
Correct. Only, just as the thief was about to leave with the file, I appeared. The thief then threatened me with their own gun and made their escape. The second bullet was fired during that brief encounter.
So the shelves getting messed up twice in the two bullets. It was all because of two different people were doing those things right at two different times.
Precisely. So now do you see, Mr. Portsman? The person I met was just a thief and was not in fact Mr. Fate's killer. Your alibi for the time frame in which I ran into the other person is now irrelevant, because we now know that the murder took place during the first culprit's visit.
What the? What's so funny, pal?
I told you before I can't laugh. Absolutely splendid. Your scenario explains everything.
Of course it does. It's Mr. Edgeworth after all.
But you know, it still doesn't change the fact that it's all circumstantial. Supposing if, and that's a big if, your theory is right. Let me put my jacket on. It would be indeed render my alibi, which you withstood circumstantially, mind you, irrelevant. But there is still one defining point to your argument, for which you have no evidence. You're supposing... Oh.
Supposition.
Supposition was that I was the first visitor.
Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth, you can't let him get away with this, sir!
But he has a point. I have absolutely no proof at this point.
No, don't say that, sir.
I don't believe this. Don't worry, Maggie. I'll do something if I must.
I always have a comeback. You know something? I find your attitude to be somewhat peculiar, Mr. Edgeworth. If the person you've met really was just plain old thief, then why is that person not the main suspect? That is, if your theory is correct.
Whoa, the music.
That thief you ran into should be the real suspect, wouldn't you say? We should be out there looking for that thief right now. They might still be nearby. I hate to repeat myself, but as I've already said, I was training in my room. And when Jim came to deliver some evidence to me, I was down at criminal affairs. So I can't be expected to know what happened around here after that.
So you think we should be out there looking for the thief?
Of course. Now isn't the time to be wasting time on dead-end discussions.
I don't think it's at all dead-ended. I find your alibi to be fascinating. Let's continue where we left off, shall we?
Ugh.
I know he's lying. I know he was here at the scene of the crime. I just have to find a way to prove it.
Rebuttal.
Yes.
The butthole.
Okay, let's see.
Rebuttal.
Let's see what we got here.
Oh god.
What do you do?
Huh?
What do we have?
Hello?
I'm here.
Okay. Wait a minute. I'm gonna have to go to the toilet. So. What? So,
No.
you go
Okay,
and wait for me.
so-
I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Okay. Looking, I hate to repeat myself, but you weren't because of the letter, so And when Jim turned to deliver some evidence. Wait, some evidence. Go back. Go bad bitch. Go bad bitch. Go back to the evidence. Evidence. Okay. I was down to criminal affairs. Now in the letter, we know we only have 2 evidence. Which is my aunt. I'm kidding. No, actually, I don't know. There was 3 evidence. I always like to point out that I don't know what the evidence.
Oh.
Wait, what was the evidence? Wait, maybe the file that was on the floor next to his room. And what else? The
But
files are next
we
to
don't
his
know
room.
what pages we're missing, unfortunately.
Yeah, why don't you
Well,
press
there's
something?
3 there.
Okay.
And there is those 3 evidence. Never mind. Wait, but look at the folder. Look at the folder for a sec.
Which photo?
The folder.
Oh, the folder. Here we go.
Yeah.
Pages pertaining
No,
to a
the
case.
photo of the
related to
folder.
music. Photo of the folder?
Yeah. See, there's like 3 pages missing.
Yeah.
So it is the free evidence. Where are the free evidence? We only like.
Oh. Huh. What? Wait, so
Well, he said it's about.
That would
you
mean that
brought
the
him
first
free
person-
evidence in a room that was locked,
what?
right?
That changes everything.
Okay. No. What?
Because it means that. Wait.
Listen,
my
the
brain
folder
hurts.
connects him to the murder. How does it connect him to the murder? Because he shot him. Jim said, "Oh, in the letter, I'm gonna bring you free evidence." The evidence were in the folder. There's free evidence right there.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Come back.
So you think by 3 pieces of evidence he meant 3 pages?
Yeah.
But that would mean. Okay, that would mean Faith went into the office, like, when the blood was already there and like delivered it to the. Wait, what? No, I don't think it's the 3 pages.
No, that's what I'm saying. There was 2 people, right?
Yeah.
The culprit who killed him, and the thief.
Oh right. We don't know if it was written by Faith himself, so it could have been written by.
Mm-hmm.
to throw suspicion off of him.
Exactly.
Huh. Wait, can we change the no, we can't. We have to go here first. Okay. Okay. Well, let's press this. Hold it. Why didn't you go there with Mr. Faith?
That was because he said he was tired and was going to take a quick nap. Let me just put my jacket on. You know those sofas in the hallway? He likes to sleep on those. It's one of his habits.
And what of the evidence he brought?
There were things related to yesterday's case. Just 2 items, a gun, and a pendant.
Oh, I thought it was the... Never mind.
Interesting. This piece of testimony seems too crucial to let slip through the cracks.
Oh, I was sure it was the pages.
Huh.
Okay, so we have...
What if we press this? Hold
Oh,
it! A gun and a pendant?
No.
Yes, the gun, which was the murder weapon.
Oh, in more ways than one.
Yeah, it's actually confirming that the scene did have 2 guns.
Yes.
Yes.
And this pendant, which belonged to the victim.
And why were you taking them to criminal affairs?
There was something in the past case file. I wanted to compare those two. But all this has nothing to do with the case right now.
Yes, it does. Don't you think the file was something related to this case we're dealing with right now?
Exactly.
Absolutely not, because I would do anything to back out my alibi. Anyway, I believe you'll find...
That's true.
Anyway, I'll believe you'll find the long paper trail I left to be your satisfaction.
Oh, what the heck?
This is all matching up with what Detective Gumshoe found out.
Look at the new test, the one that was new.
Okay. Maybe the folder was the first.
I would go to the trail of paper, because we didn't see any trail of paper.
That's
There-
true.
oh, no,
we
the
did.
trail of-
The trail of paper was the thing he slept under the sofa with.
Look at the
No,
note
that
again.
was a book.
Look at the what?
Look at your evidence again.
Okay.
He brought again.
What we found under the sofa was a book. It was this
That's
book.
fine.
What trail of paper? What is he talking about?
I think it's like a metaphorical trail of paper.
Check. Wait. Go back to the lever. Go back to the lever. Check button for more details. Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought it was.
No, unfortunately not.
I brought 3 pieces of evidence. He only
I
said
said.
2.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And I thought the
Oh,
folder might be
wait,
the
how did I
third
not
one.
catch that?
What? But I told you about the folder.
Huh?
I thought the folder was the third.
Yeah, I thought it was
He
the
said
I thought it was the third one as well, but then that's still a contradiction because he said 2 when it says 3 here.
Yeah, he's dependent in the gun.
All right. Let's see. Objection. Only 2 pieces. I believe the proper phrase is, you fail. Whew.
Damn. Excuse me. I never failed.
You fail as a prosecutor, Mr. Portsman, as you intend to keep evidence hidden from me.
What are you talking about? I haven't hidden anything from you.
Well, here's a piece of evidence I think you should read. Carefully.
It says Mr. Faith was bringing the 3 pieces of evidence.
Yes, and this is the victim's real dying message to you, Mr. Portsman.
I can't believe to get tripped up by simple arithmetic.
Arithmetic.
Oh my god.
It's
What
okay.
shit words are there?
And then it just
This
means
is a
math.
very wordy game.
Yeah. Okay, continue on.
Sorry. Where is the missing piece of evidence?
It's
You have
Your
it,
mom.
don't you? Only the guilty would make such a face. Detective Gumshoe.
You don't have to say it, sir. I'll pat the guy down from head to toe. Even his bulge.
what? Don't come any closer. I'm warning you.
It's all part of the investigation, pal. So don't even think about stopping me.
Not the face!
No.
Ah, I'm touching you. Hey, what's this? What's this? He had this on him, sir.
You little shitter.
Your mom's sex tape.
Little snack.
Despite what you said, it would appear that you do have something to hide.
But why would he hide something like that?
There's only one reason why anyone would hide evidence. Yeah, there's only one reason why anyone would hide evidence of this caliber, because it would unequivocally point to the person himself as the real killer.
Dum, dum, dum.
Let's examine this videotape in a little more detail, for the section of the tape that will drive the last nail into his coffin.
Wait, can you read what's written on it?
Yeah.
KG8.
G8 incident.
KG8.
Yeah, because it relates to the files.
And the blood.
The blood. Yeah, the blood.
In the blood.
The kid just said.
Okay, well let's examine the name first. Oh Jesus Christ! What have I done? Oh.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh.
You got it.
Okay, whatever.
Move the square. There you go.
The KG8 incident.
KGB incident. That's a police case number, sir. Does that mean this video is evidence from that case?
Interesting. However, what's recorded on this isn't what's important right now. Let's
Actually,
give the
it is.
casing a thorough once over. What?
The blood.
Blood.
Okay,
The blood. The blood.
Blah, blah, blah.
Ah,
The blood.
that's
blah,
blood,
blah.
isn't it?
Yes, and I believe this is what the good prosecutor was trying to hide from us.
Oh.
This blood is still fresh.
How do you know? You mean this might be Detective Bates' blood?
No. You've got it all wrong.
No amount of denial can save you. We have but to run a blood test to find the truth. You told us that you had
I'm scared.
received evidence from the victim earlier. Now you will tell us when and how did the victim's blood find its way onto this video.
Yeah, it's totally suspicious.
Was it at the moment of his death? Did Detective Faith have this videotape on his personage when you killed him?
You know very well there's no way to prove that.
Not even if we were to examine this tape for fingerprints?
Ugh.
If I had to take a guess, I'd say that the only ones on here would belong to the murderers you and Mr. Faith.
No, impossible. I'm.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh!
Oh!
Shit!
Oh!
Oh shit!
Made the metal.
No, he's not mentally well. He's not mentally stable.
Oh, he died. Oh man, there's poison in that metal.
Wait, there's holes under us. We're about to fall through.
Mr. Portsman has been placed under arrest for the murder of Detective Buddy Faith, sir.
Very good.
Why do you call him Jim? And the results we got back from the lab tech on the tape turned out to be real solid, sir. The blood work came back, and it was definitely Mr. Faith's blood on there. And as a bonus, they were able to lift a few of Mr. Faith's fingerprints as well.
Thank you so much, Mr. Edgeworth.
Wait, it fell down again.
I still can't believe I got to see your cool detection skills outside the courtroom. I'm impressed beyond words, sir.
It was nothing. I'm just sorry you got caught up. I'm just sorry you got caught up in the murder in my office. Please accept my apologies.
Oh, it was nothing really compared to what I've seen through. What I've been through, I mean. I consider myself lucky that I was able to only a burglary and a murder this time, sir. If it had been holed up for a hostage situation, I'd have thrown my hands up in the air, sir. I would just like, throw my hands in the air. I think I'm finally rising up from a goodness of misfortune to just an unlucky person.
Something tells me we should have hired a different person for security detail.
You know something, sir? That Mr. Portsman really was one corrupt prosecutor.
And why would you say he was corrupt?
Well, I heard that there was a number of suspicious things related to his court cases. There's even rumors about how some of the evidence he used is forged, sir.
Forged evidence, huh?
And they say he even decided not to prosecute a few cases for some really vague reasons.
Oh, that guy was a complete disgrace to the entire profession.
We never did get around to asking what his reason was for breaking into my office.
Ah,
Yeah, whenever we got near the topic, he just clammed up.
Although, we can be pretty certain that it was to steal something.
This is just between you and me, sir, but there's a rumor that some sort of a huge organization is involved behind the scenes.
Illuminati? Oh, well, well. With Mr. Portsman not willing to divulge anything, it certainly lends credence to that rumor. It would seem that we haven't heard the last of this.
Then Mr. Portsman isn't the bad guy?
I didn't say that, but rather that there are still many more mysteries for us to solve. For example, we still haven't found out the significance to this piece of evidence.
Well, it's me, Mr. Portsman, and
This?
isn't that obvious that I got into your office to steal your secret collection?
No!
No, not my secret movies collection. Anyway, is it this one? Because we still don't know why this was stolen, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Take that.
I called it. My cousins have just barged in and started to take over.
Oh yeesh. Okay.
We're almost done here. We're almost done.
The person who stole this file, the other villain of the night.
Yeah, I wonder who it was.
And what happened to the stolen pages? I wonder, who in the world was it that held me up at gunpoint?
You?
Shaw.
Mr. Edwards, sir.
Yes.
I came across this while I was processing your office earlier, sir.
This card!
What is it, sir? Is that a bird or something on there?
It's not just any bird. It's a plane.
Maggie bird.
It's Superman. It is the mark of the raven. A three-legged raven. Even you should know what that is, detective.
Oh, it's about that thing, isn't it? The great thief everyone's talking about.
Yes.
Master Joker Raid.
It is the mark of the great thief Yatagarasu.
Wow, wow, what a
Surprised you
name!
pronounced that. Surprised you pronounced that right first try.
Yeah!
Under the mark of a
Props.
legendary bird, the Yatagarasu is noble to the end, a modern Robin Hood. Labeled mysterious and phantom-like, the Yatagarasu appears and vanishes at will. I feel like this game has a habit of including mysterious and phantom-like thieves and killers in its games, like the series.
That's the kind of game it is.
Uh,
What do we
like, come
do?
on, let's get a different antagonist, like a Bond villain. Though we don't know much about this
Bond.
thief's ultimate goal, we do know the target. The Yatagarasu likes to find and make public evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts. The theft is always performed in silence, and always with perfection. Once a target is chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement is sent forth.
Oh, it's not
Instead,
Master Joker Raid.
the chosen corporation is infiltrated without even the target noticing. Some days later, the evidence that was found is sent out to the mass media. Along with this single card. Although, it has been a while since the Yatagarasu's last appearance.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, look, something's written on the back.
What? Let me see.
It's the location of where the thief put the stolen files.
So the person who stole the content of the file was the Yatagarasu? Yatagarasu. Organization. Quite a few keywords are popping up in this mystery. The murder in my office. The return of the great thief Yatagarasu. Looking back, I can't say I didn't see these events coming. For they were heralded by the incidents that began to occur 2 days ago.
And we will see
To
you
be,
guys
the end.
next time.
Oh, in the
Oh my
next time.
god.
Turnabout visitor. Woo!
Woo!
Next up, Turnabout Airlines. We're gonna
Airlines?
go on a plane.
Whoa!
Now, I want you to look in the background because you know how like each case is like a silhouette thingy. I want you to look in the background of this one.
Okay.
I want you to tell me who you think it is.
Wait, where?
It's
Von
Von
Karma!
Karma!
Von Karma!
It's obviously it
I
has.
don't know. I don't know.
It's the one